Ode by Arthur O'Shaughnessy. We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams, wandering by lone sea breakers and sitting by desolate streams.
Started poetry out loud a number of years before I even heard about it. Robert Pinsky made a comment one time that the poem doesn't exist on the page. It exists in the voice.
Yet we are the movers and shakers of the world forever, it seems. With wonderful, deathless ditties, we build up the world's great cities, and out of a fabulous story, we fashion an empire's glory.
Poetry out loud is a chance for students to find a poem that can mean a lot to them. And I think people can incorporate language into their lives by finding something that's meaningful for them and memorizing it.
Well, I think the biggest thing that we can learn from poetry is the fact that each poem is just words on a page until someone interprets it. So by taking someone else's piece and making it your own, you are in essence collaborating with the poet, and you are understanding and processing how their emotions felt when they were writing the piece, and then you're sharing that emotion with other people. So in essence, you are sharing someone else's interpretation of humanity and of life and making it your own. And so it's just a way to broaden your exposure and your view on the world, because you're seeing people's emotions from different lights and different perspectives and ways that you probably never even really thought of them.
I think it helps students realize that their poem that they have chosen, they can breathe their own life into it. They can interpret it however they want to. I think that freedom of doing that in literature is very important. Sometimes I have kids in here with math and they have to have that right answer. And so poetry sometimes can be difficult for them because it's their interpretation, it's their right answer. And so I think they have that freedom, knowing that they have that freedom in literature to do that. It also helps with the emotional piece, that they can understand that whatever poem that another student is doing in class, that's their interpretation of it, and it's an acceptance of that. Even though someone else in class might do another poem differently, that's perfectly fine.
One of the biggest things I've learned from this experience and the exposure to poetry is learning how to share your emotions with other people. Because when you are performing a piece, if you put no emotion into it, people aren't going to want to listen. People aren't going to feel anything. And I feel like in our society today, it's very nerve-wracking for a lot of people to share how they're feeling with others. And so poetry gives you kind of a written excuse, I guess, a written way for you to interpret and share how you feel, maybe in a different light or a different way that you feel more comfortable doing. One man with a dream at pleasure shall go forth and conquer a crown, and three with a new song's measure can trample an empire down.
The competition for poetry out loud begins with the classroom, where students get to recite in front of their peers. The teacher scores it against criteria that the Poetry Out Loud organization has provided, and the students know what these are. That student ends up moving on to the building competition, and then whoever the person wins the building level goes on to the regional level, which has happened at the ESD or the Richland Library, and that winner moves on to the state level.
The poem I chose is called Ode by Arthur O'Shaughnessy, and the reason that I chose it is it's just something that spoke to me. It is, like the title says, an ode to the arts and to music and to the power that human beings have with their creative aspect. For each age is a dream that is dying, or one that is coming to birth.